Good Saturday morning to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, and we're in first alert weather mode once again today because we've already had at least some minor accumulations in terms of snow, especially in some of those higher elevations. And we'll hold that chance for a rain and snow mix off and on through the day, but we're not expecting widespread impacts by any means. But you can see up in the mountains, this is at least as of about 9:15 this morning, we have some fresh falling snow near the coast. We've had some sun, we've had some clouds, but a lot of people hitting the slopes this weekend to enjoy some of that fresh snow. Make sure you check in with WSDOT before you get on the roads through the passes because we are going to have some of that slick travel. Again, today is that first alert weather day, a high only near about 40 degrees depending on your location. And then for the rest of the week, looking ahead to next week, things are going to change. But today, we still have this very stubborn weather pattern. We have this very weak trough that's going to tap into some of this moisture that we have lingering, and that's going to lead to that rain and snow mix. Now, our snow levels are coming up today, so generally above 500 feet, that's where we'll have the best chance for accumulations during the day. But our snow level comes down, especially as we head into about sunset and beyond. In terms of our accumulations, really going to be minor. So if you do see snow, trace to maybe an inch, except if you get caught under some of those heavier snow showers. And in the higher elevations, think the foothills. That's where we could get a quick 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches, but this is not going to be widespread. Into at least the afternoon, evening, the best chance for some accumulations, Puget Sound, Kitsap Peninsula, maybe the northeastern portion of the Olympic Peninsula and the foothills. And I'll show you in just a minute. This is through Sunday night, and this shows that potential of where we could have some accumulating snow, not falling snow, but that potential for some accumulating snow. So this gray color, which includes portions of Puget Sound, that means maybe a dusting, very, very minor accumulations. And then you see up in the central and southern Cascades, that's where we have the greater chance for those higher snow totals, of course. But you see especially kind of concentrated over portions of Puget Sound there, and I'll show you why. This morning we've had this pretty persistent band of snow showers moving generally from about Snohomish County all the way down to King County, and then it's slowly starting to move to the east. Likely some convergence that developed. And so we've had some snow, we've had some rain closer to sea level. We've had just some rain and then maybe a couple of flurries, not sticking. However, timing it out for you, you see temperatures and then you see that precipitation type. So later in the morning, again, that banding of snow showers and rain showers should move over the Cascades and the foothills. But then we get into the afternoon. Temperatures are going to be well above freezing, and you can see how we get at least some more banding developing. That's where we'll have a rain, snow, maybe a couple of sleety showers in the mix as well. And then into the evening, you see how we get that push more to the south, maybe over southern King County into Pierce County, and then over the Kitsap Peninsula. Again, not expecting major accumulations, except if maybe you get trapped under some of these heavier showers. Overnight temperatures are expected to drop below freezing, so anything that falls today will likely refreeze. And some of us still haven't even gotten rid of our snow. So again, that will add to what we already have, making for some slick spots. Now tomorrow, we'll have at least somewhat of a chance for a couple of lingering snow showers, or we could call it flurries, but we're also expecting at least some clearing. Now take this with a grain of salt, okay? Models, as we well know, all week long really struggled with some of our snow totals and all week long just because of a headache of a weather pattern. But this is really the tail end of it. But this just shows some spots not getting anything. And if you see snow showers, especially closer to sea level, you may not get anything. But then you get closer into the foothills and then more so away from Puget Sound than over perhaps Hood Canal now, some of those spots that tend to have a better shot for some accumulating snow, this just shows maybe 1, 2, 3 inches, whereas the rest of the area may be a dusting coating up to maybe an inch. But all in all, we are expecting at least some more snow up in the mountains. And again, this is the tail end of it. Better chance for at least a couple of inches going to continue for Stevens Pass, Snoqualmie Pass, and then generally over the central and southern Cascades. And we need it. Even with all of the snow we've had just over the past week, snowpack is running below normal. And that's for the Cascades, except for the southern Cascades in the lower Columbia River Valley, more so there. And most of the state, we have below normal snowpack. Again, even with how much snow we've had recently. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but we are going to at least have more chances for some snow, including mountain snow and maybe some low-level snow as well. Looking ahead to Monday, this is when we really start to dry things out, but our temperatures are going to drop significantly. During the day, not as much, but you see highs on Monday, 30s, 40s. No big deal, right? But watch what happens into Monday night and into Tuesday morning. Temperatures are going to drop. Not just we'll have lower 20s for some spots. We're talking a large portion of Puget Sound. This is for Seattle, 21 in some spots in the upper teens. Whatcom County, perhaps around 15 degrees with wind chills even lower than that. And it doesn't stop then. Wednesday morning, so Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we'll also have temperatures dropping into the teens. So this is hard freeze criteria. But the good news is most of us will start to climb above freezing into the afternoons with mostly sunny skies, maybe a couple of more passing clouds in the mix. Then we get into Thursday and Friday, which is Valentine's Day, by the way, or Galentine's Day. You will likely need at least some layers and the rain gear because for now it looks as though we'll have at least a decent shot for some rain and snow showers. I don't want to get all of you really super excited because it does appear as though we have a warmer weather pattern beyond the 7-day forecast into the middle half of the month and then beyond. We may warm closer to where we should be this time of year with highs perhaps near 50 degrees. That's way down the road, but at least it's something to look forward to. Something else to look forward to, daylight minutes gained during February. As we get closer to the equinox, which is next month, by the way, we start gaining rapidly daylight minutes. And so just for the month of February, most of Washington, 80+ minutes. So again, we're getting closer and closer to those longer days and then shorter nights. So something else to look forward to as we get closer and closer to the spring equinox. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, and you can go to king5.com, King 5 Plus, and then you can stay up to date with us on air, online. We'll see you soon.